Hey guys, today we're going to be introducing ourselves to patent law in India. First, we're going to be looking at what is a patent. A patent is a form of IP, like copyrights and trademarks, and it is a monopoly right granted to a person who has invented something. So, what can they invent? They could invent, firstly, a new or useful article, meaning that the invention should be novel and it should have some utility. Secondly, it could be an improvement of an existing article, or thirdly, it could be a new process of making an article. So essentially, you can patent a product or a process. Now, who is a patentee? A patentee is the holder of the patent, and they can exercise exclusive rights with respect to the patent. And what patent law does is it recognizes these exclusive rights of the patentee, such as sale and grant of license. Exclusive rights means that only you or somebody authorized by you can exercise the patent and the rights associated with your patent. Now let's look at the history of patent law in India, starting with the first act that we had, which governed patent law, which was based on the British patent law of 1852, which granted certain exclusive privileges to the inventors of new manufactures for a period of 14 years. Now, the same act was modified in 1859, just 7 years later, and again, this granted exclusive privileges to inventors for making, selling, and using inventions in India, again for the period of 14 years. And note that this is from the date of filing the specification. A specification just outlines your patent and describes it. That's all we have to keep in mind for now. We'll discuss it later. And after this modified act, we had a new legislation, which is the Patent and Designs Act of 1911, which was a detailed legislation, and it governed patent law for quite some time, which is 60 years, including during the latter years of British colonial rule in India and the first few decades post-Indian independence. But now we have the Patents Act of 1970, which currently governs patent law in India. Now, the Patents Act of 1970 has undergone some major changes, and we have amended the Act quite a few times, including the Patent Amendment Act of 1999, 2002, as well as 2005. We will be discussing the changes brought about by each of these amendments in an upcoming video. But for now, I hope we got an overview of Indian patent law and the legislations governing patents in India. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in upcoming videos on patent law and many more.